What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Cat Talking. I'm Cat. Cat, what are we talking about today? You mean what are we not talking about today? Because a lot of my videos are already repeating itself because the devil is messing with your girl. He's in my head. And the worst place the devil can be is in your head. I know I get on here and I tell y'all or make it seem like that is just easy to do all these things, like keep pushing forward and keep believing in God. And I'm here to tell y'all, like, I am struggling right now. Like, I'm not struggling with keeping God in the situation. I am struggling with making sure the things that's not God stays out of my head. If y'all understand what I'm saying, like my last video, my last short, I was letting everybody know that God is here, but the devil is too. So in my head, 1 minute I can be like, everything is going to work out because I gave it to God. And then on the other hand, it's like, but there's multiple people off in the situation, and who's to say that they're seeking God too? And which brings like a strain on the positiveness that you have off in the situation. I'm here to tell y'all, if God is in the situation, he's in my head and he's in everybody's head that's involved. It's going to work out in your favor. Do not get distracted and do not be caught up on the negative thoughts, because if you get caught up on these negative thoughts, this is what manifests in your life. You don't think it's real? Have you ever thought about something or said something out loud and next thing you know, you see it on Facebook? Like, have you ever thought about, like, man, I need to go to Walmart and pick up, some toilet paper or something, and next thing you know, a Walmart ad will come in front of you? Well, that happened to me and my mom today. Like, we were at the restaurant and she was about to tell the waitress that she wanted some bread, but she didn't eat the bread because she just said before that, if I keep drinking this drink, then I'm gonna get full. So she didn't say anything. She didn't say anything to the waitress. She just said it out loud. Like, next thing you know, the lady brings bread. And I told my mom, I said, see, Mom, you have to be careful of what you say because the universe hears. You have to be careful of what you think because the universe hears your thoughts. That's the biggest thing about having a relationship with God is your power, your energy, what's controlling your life. And if God is in control, which is good, then a lot of things that happens in your life will turn out for the good. Period. So if I'm sitting here caught up on what can go wrong instead of fighting for what can go right, then a lot of my situations, a lot of things that happened to me wouldn't happen if I was focused on the negative. And that's why I guess I'm here to tell you guys, stop focusing on the negative. Focus on the positive things. And if there's not a positive thing out there, make a positive outcome. If you don't see a positive outcome, make a positive outcome. Make a positive outcome. Believe that whatever is happening presently is for your better good. It's to make you better. It's to make you closer to God. I feel like the situation that I'm going through is making me a better me. And I came across a lot of people that's saying, well, if a person is trying to change you, then maybe that's not the person for you. And then I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about it. I'm just like, but what about that person sees something in me that I didn't see in myself? And instead of me sitting there and just being quiet and listening to what they're got to say, I'm so caught up in being the same person. How I'm going to ever grow if I only see myself at a level of average. But when you get with somebody and they see you above average and they start speaking that on you, and you push back. I was pushing back. A person was speaking good on me, but because it took me to go inside and change myself, I wasn't trying to hear it, because to me, I was already good. I don't need anybody to tell me what's good for me. I know what's good for me. That's a naive way of thinking about things. Very naive way, because we sometimes be caught up in our own trauma that we don't even see how beautiful and uniquely made that we are. Sometimes it does take an outer source to tell you that you're better than that, or to show you that you're better than that. And that's what I'm going through right now. I wasn't walking around with my head up, but I was walking around with not my head down. And now I'm coming into a situation where it's making me question my own toxic ways. That's what I'm trying to say. My own toxic ways, to the point where I didn't even think it was toxic. I didn't think I was toxic. And then God show you that, hey, you need to heal this. You need to heal that before I can take you to the next level. Because if you take that with you to the next level, you can ruin what I'm giving you. You can ruin self-sabotage. That's what I'm hearing. Self-sabotage. Are you self-sabotaging? Are you self-sabotaging to the point where you're so naive to not see that you need to change? It's not always the other person. Sometimes it is you. And that was a hard pill to swallow. Because I was so caught up in, well, you point at me, but what about you? Yeah. It wasn't even about them. It is about me. Accountability. Self-sabotage. And God had to show me through somebody else that I was self-sabotaging my own self. When honestly, I didn't even feel like I was in a position to even self-sabotage. But it's not about where I am currently. It's about where God is trying to get me in my future. And I'm not trying to self-sabotage my future. If anything, I need to sit back and be quiet, because my future is in stake. Like, what was the point of me doing everything that I did in the past, for the past 4 years, or the past 35 years of me getting closer to him, to still stay the same? To still have the same mentality. That's why with God, you can't get too comfortable, because there's always room for growth. And y'all, the growth is hard, especially when it's you that's messing up and somebody is telling you it's you that's messing up, and you're like, no. What about you? No. What about you? So here I am, been correcting myself for the past couple of days, because I even had to stop hanging around certain people as much, because they were bringing out the old me when I was trying to change. And sometimes you got to take a step back to fully heal before you can go back out. Sometimes you have to isolate yourself before you can go out, because some people know how to draw that out of you until you get a hold of yourself. Get a hold of yourself. Be accountable. And the only way to show yourself or anybody that you're changing is through changed behavior. So show yourself that you're worth improving yourself. All right, people. Hopefully this is what I'm supposed to get out, because this is like the 5th video that I've recorded. And it's giving me like anxiety because I am currently going through not self-sabotaging. Boy. All right, people. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification button. Ding, so you can know when your girl be posting. Peace.